Good morning.
I'm here on student matters. First
You've
is
got both appointments.
one's from an appointment, and the other is like a breath discovery order that just needs to be signed from a case that I picked up.
All right, let's pause here. Notice how quickly the judge is signing off on paperwork and discovery. This is pretty standard. But the real drama is about to unfold.
Yesterday.
Stick with
I'll sign it for you.
me, because
Okay.
things are
I will
about
put
to
it in the
take a
queue and I'll
turn.
sign
Okay, great. Thank you. The second one is I was wondering if we could revisit PC on Miss Reeves or Miss Groves. I'm sorry.
This is the
Failure to ID.
Okay.
Yes.
On April 2nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, the law enforcement officer initiated a traffic stop and made contact with the defendant. Upon requesting identification from the defendant stated to be not able to hold identification, wrote her name, and did birth that the officer could not confirm. The law enforcement officer eventually matched the vehicle registration to the defendant's driver's license.
2. Now here's where things get murky. The defense is pointing out a serious flaw in the traffic stop. No clear reason for pulling her over. And if that's true, it's a constitutional red flag. No lawful stop means no lawful
If
arrest.
I remember correctly,
You
that
see where this is headed.
He asks her to give name, date of birth. She writes something different. That's not her identifying information.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think the issue with probable cause, Your Honor, is under the statute, she needs to be lawfully stopped, and there's no justification for the stop.
Oh, I guess I didn't even think about it. Well, what was the stop for? Did you tell me? I don't remember.
Your Honor, the only thing I have in the DEMS is that it says law enforcement officer self-initiated traffic stop.
Oh, I can't believe I missed it.
Okay.
So what do you pull her over for?
Yeah, there's no question.
She driving while black? No. Okay, no problem cause.
Okay, great.
This must be divine intervention.
Did you catch that? The judge didn't even sign the probable cause order. That's not just an oversight. It could swing the whole case. Divine intervention or just plain backlog. Either way,
Probable cause order in your case, like we do with every single case that's been sitting in the queue.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Meant to be.
And Your Honor, if I may, I did a little bit of research on the school that he's attending, and it's to help students who are low risk of not graduating. He has been enrolled since October 2024. I do have a copy of his courses if you would like to take a look at them.
I guess, yeah. You know, my main concern is
I never signed the probable cause order in New York like we do, with every single case. It's been sitting in the queue. Yeah, that's what it is. Then the judge pivots, revealing a deeper layer. I did a little bit of research on the school he's attending. It's designed to help students who are at low risk of not graduating. He's been enrolled since October 2024. And then, do you have a copy of his mind? I guess, you can feel the shift. This isn't just about legal procedures anymore. The judge is stepping into the real-life stakes. The courtroom pauses as concern rises, not over statutes or case law, but the possibility that this young man could become another tragic headline. The fear
Yeah.
here is raw, and it's all
every
too
other
real.
week
Clip
you hear of people going after a car, they mess with the wrong person, that person has a gun, and they shoot him in the back. It happens all the time. And my fear is that he goes out and picks up a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th case. My feeling is that home confinement is the only way that we can protect the community and at the same time prevent him from picking up any more cases. He's got 5 open felonies and they're serious cases.
No serious.
Nada?
Do you work? No, do you work?
Yes.
What is your work schedule?
Es horario de trabajo.
No, pues yo pido permiso por
¿Qué es su horario de trabajo?
dentro a las 10,
I go in at 10
a las 6 de la tarde.
and I get off at 6 p.m.
So you work every day?
¿Vas todos los días?
No, descanso un día.
I rest one day.
So who's going to take him to school?
¿Quién lo va a llevar a la escuela?
Pues yo ya hablé con el señor del trabajo.
I already spoken to the man at my job.
Ajá.
So you're not taking him to school?
Sí,
Usted
yo,
no
lo,
los-
yo lo llevo, yo ya
I
hablé
take
con
him.
él.
I take him, I already spoke to him.
Ya después me voy para el
And
trabajo.
then I'll go to work.
I don't know if I believe it. I mean, I don't.
Sí, sí.
If you're telling me you work every day,
Sí, pero yo, como le vuelvo a decir, yo ya hablé, yo
Like I tell you again, I've already spoken.
¿Mm?
¿Con quién hablo?
con el patrón de mi
My
trabajo.
boss at my job.
I would only let him go to school if I know that you're taking him.
Él no vaya.
I don't want other people to take him.
No quiero que otras personas
I
lo
don't
lleven.
trust other people to do the right thing. So if I find that other people are taking him, I'm going to put him in jail.
Están llevando a la escuela.
I want to make sure that if he's going to school, he's actually going to school and going nowhere else.
5. GPS monitoring, marked routes, and 0 deviation. This judge is laying down the law hard. And with 5 open felonies on the table, who can really blame her? Let me know in the comments. Is this level of control justified? Or does it cross the line? Clip.
I'm putting a GPS monitor on him, and we are marking the streets that he needs to take to go to school. So if he's not on that exact street and he deviates from it, the GPS will ding, and I'm going to bring him back to court, and we will have a hearing as to whether I'm going to revoke his bond. His bond is set at $10,004 now.
La fianza es de 10,000.
If it gets revoked, it's going to go extremely high with his 5 open felonies, and now he's on probation for our case. You were telling me that you're going to take him.
¿Usted lo va a llevar?
Sí.
Yes.
What hours did you want?
Él entra a las 7. Lo más tarde que él tiene que estar en la escuela es a las 8.
Okay.
The latest
who can go in is at 8 a.m.
Y lo más tarde que él llega a la casa a las 1:20. Por 1:20.
Okay. Que
And he gets at home
Sí.
like at 1:20, so classes from like 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
How many days a week?
¿Qué tantos días?
Él va de lunes a viernes.
Monday through
I thought
Friday.
you told me it was a 4-hour window that he needed to go to
Yeah, we
school,
covered felons.
right? The felony says 4 hours.
It's like
Like
1:35 p.m. to 7:25 a.m. Something like that would be when he needs to be back in the house. Yeah.
around the
Like he cannot go anywhere prior to 7:25 a.m. and he needs to be home by
Pues
1:35
él
p.m.
tiene que estar en la casa
That's
para
why that allows him to
45.
walk out of classes.
Dice así, él puede ir a los cursos.
Saturdays and Sundays, you must stay home.
Tiene que
You
estar en
want to
su
go
casa.
out.
No puede salir.
I have a monitor, so I know where you are at all times.
Yo voy a saber
You ever
dónde-
test positive for anything illegal, your bond. Do you understand me? The only thing that you're allowed to do is go to school, and that's it. I don't want you to go to HEB. I don't want you to go to JCPenney. I don't want you to go to GameStop. Do you understand me? Nowhere else. You deviate one iota, it will not.
6. That was intense. Every move, every street, every stop monitored. This is what it looks like when the system gives you one last chance, but with a leash think you'll make it? Or is this just a countdown to bond revocation?
We need to know the exact street that you're taking to get to school and get back. You understand? Okay. All right, Stacey, that's it. Okay.
So I believe that's all I have for today.
Thanks.
Have a great weekend. Happy holidays.
Si sale del área, no puedes pagar también la tienda. Cuando lo tocas, tienes que ir directamente para casa, no la tienda, no.